welcome to this episode of Is This Thing On? I'm Mary Weiss, and I'm here with Liz Schilling.
Hi.
Liz, thank you for joining me.
Of course. Happy to be here.
Good. Can you tell me a little bit about what you do at Vern Eide?
Yeah, so next month is my 4-year.
Wow.
I think the 13th, but I kind of moved around in the beginning. So I started as a service runner at Honda. I went to BDC, went over to Mitsu to detail, and then I went back to Honda.
Nice.
And I've been in detail for 3 years there.
Okay. How did you end up at Vern Eide?
Just found it on Indeed and ended up loving it. I started part-time as a runner, and then I went full-time and just love it.
So when you saw the listing on Indeed, what drew you to apply? Like, what stuck out to you?
So I hate desk jobs. And wash attendant kind of had like a vibe where it'd be different every day, and I'd be like on my feet and doing stuff, and the days would fly by. So I'll give it a try, and I loved it. And I want to say 4 months in, I asked to go full time because I just wanted to be there all day.
Yeah.
Sounds weird, but
There's always something about that, though, where if you find something that you love, you don't feel like you're at work. Like, the day goes by fast, and it's enjoyable.
I feel like I'm just with my friends all day.
Yeah.
Which is weird, but
I feel like that says a lot about the culture of Vern Eide, too.
I love the people.
It just really makes you enjoy getting up out of bed, because I know sometimes that's the hardest part, is getting your feet on the floor, but when you're going to something that you enjoy doing, it makes it so much easier.
They're so friendly.
Yeah.
Like, if you just started or if you've been there for 30 years, you get treated the same, you know? It's awesome.
Nice. So when it comes to your coworkers, are you guys pretty close-knit, or do you kind of work in your own little stations?
Right. Or? So we're around each other all day. We get along great. But when it comes to the actual cars and the tickets that need to be done, we're kind of by ourselves, which I like, kind of being in my own little bubble. I put my headphones in and just rock it out.
Kind of helps you probably tune in.
Right.
And I'm sure, like, while you're vacuuming or using anything, it's really hard to hear over that. So it'd be kind of hard to communicate while you're working.
Exactly.
Do you guys ever hang out outside of work, or is it just kind of a friendly environment while you guys see each other?
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I don't think I've hung out with anybody outside of work, but if the opportunity was there, I wouldn't shut it down, you know?
Add to the calendar.
Right. I'm so busy with a new baby.
Yeah. There's a lot that comes to it.
It's a handful.
So when it comes to working, it's just kind of you working on the car. How long does it generally take you to go through?
I would say on average around 4 hours. The really bad, big kid mom vans, probably a good 8 hours.
Okay.
But
do you have kind of like a checklist that you go down, or how do you make sure that you get everything? Is it just so engraved in your mind?
Right. Yep. There is a routine. So I do outside first. I'll do like the engine steam, and then exterior, clay bar if it needs it, buff, whatever. And then I'll move to the inside, and then I use the air, blow everything out, vacuum, wipe everything down, do the stains if there's stains, and then vacuum again, and then windows, and done.
What's the hardest mess that you've cleaned up? Has there been like paint or
slime in the carpet?
Oh, I believe that. Noted. I'll make sure that I don't bring that in my car.
Don't give your kids slime in the car.
Do you prefer getting like cloth seats over leather?
Leather's easier, I would say.
Okay. For the like satisfaction of watching all of it lift, is that pretty?
Detailer tip, if you have leather, magic erasers, amazing.
They work?
Amazing.
Okay. Would
Super
never
easy.
have thought to try that.
Right.
Huh. Do you have a tip for anybody who is trying to keep their car in a little bit better condition?
Right. Or I would just honestly say vacuum once a week, every other week. Makes a huge difference.
Habit and just keep up on it.
Right. If you spill something, clean it up so it doesn't dry and get crusty, you know. But yeah, cars get messy. Mine gets messy.
Yeah.
I mean,
you drive it every day almost.
Right.
It's bound to happen.
Little 6-month-old in the back gets dirty.
Yeah.
But I vacuum all the time, so.
When it comes to detailing, do you ever find that pressure of, or how do you find the balance when it comes to time sensitivity, but also doing like a thorough job? Is that ever challenging? Or?
Right. So there's a lot of communication down the chain. I usually don't talk directly to the customer, but the advisor does. So I will talk to the advisor who talks to the customer, gives them updates. We usually get the car a good day, and it usually doesn't take more than that. If it does, again, communication to the customer, they usually understand, like, yeah, we know my car's really bad, but people are so nice and understanding, and if you happen to miss a spot, they understanding, you know?
Yeah.
It happens. We're human.
Yeah, you're human.
Right.
I say it's not like you intentionally.
It's going to get dirty again, but.
We always go in with the best attempt to get everything that you can from that. Nice. Can you recall a specific time that you had an interaction with a customer, and just how did that make you feel?
Yeah, so I get the car, and usually they point out their concerns, this, and I pay a lot of attention to that, and then do my best, and then I give it back, and their reaction when they say it looks like a new car or it looks better than when they bought it, just makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. I don't know.
It's kind of what brings you there every day, just really knowing that
you're in your car every day, like you said, and then having a clean environment's just.
I feel like there's something to be said too about having a clean environment, and just my mom always said like a clean room helps clean your mind, and it just really like takes away some of that stress. I feel like so. Right. I totally can see that. Yeah. After spending all day kind of focusing your attention on messes or cleaning up, is it hard to kind of go home and focus on your own life?
Some days it's very physically demanding to be hunched over in all these weird positions all day, and then to go home and have to do it again. Sometimes it's just motivation's not there, but for the most part, I just enjoy cleaning anything. Sounds so weird. But
I feel like that's a good quality.
Right. I'll clean my garage top to bottom, and I just love it.
Yeah. Nice. Yep. Did you find, when you first started detailing, did you find that you were more, or like sore almost from kind of like the way you move or position yourself?
Yeah, your body kind of gets used to it. I've never really thought about that, but yeah, in the beginning I was super sore and just all the time, and now I'm just built different.
It's like car yoga almost.
Right. Yep.
What's your favorite thing about being in detail?
It's so satisfying. People think I'm so weird, but just cleaning and the before and afters and people's reaction, I love it.
Do you get to see the actual like reaction of people?
Sometimes. Or they submit their comments after, and it's awesome.
Just love that feedback. Yep. That's awesome. Do you generally find kind of a before and after really satisfying? Is that kind of like really motivating to see? Like,
I love it.
Nice. What's kind of the, I guess, does it get to be kind of dirty? Do you get a lot of like cars that have a lot of messy kids in them, or just like mud?
So the vans, the kid vans are probably the worst, the hardest, not the worst, but the hardest, dirtiest. I've seen some things.
You've seen some things.
I've seen some things. But yeah, I like it. It's gross and dirty, but I like it.
Do you generally keep your own car clean, or are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I just bought Outlander 2023.
Nice. Okay. Yep. Are you from Sioux Falls originally, or?
I went to O'Gorman.
Okay. Yep. Nice. Did you play any sports or anything while you were there?
So when I was little, I played soccer, and then basketball, and then volleyball. That's it.
So kind of tried a little bit of everything.
Right. There's a huge list, but yeah.
Did you have a favorite that you did, or?
Probably volleyball.
Volleyball.
Yep.
Were you a hitter? You're pretty tall. Yeah.
Yep. Oh gosh, I was. Yeah, front and center.
Front and center, very fun. Did you like the pressure? Are you pretty competitive, or?
Yeah, I wish I was still like athletic, but it'll come.
It'll
come back.
That happens. I feel like as we get older, it's harder to take the time to get in there and still stay that athletic.
I miss it.
Is all your family here then, or? And I guess what makes up your family? Who do you?
So I have two brothers. My older one, Logan, is married to Brianna. Love her. She's great. They live in Sioux Falls. And then my parents live by Dolly Farm. And my little brother just moved back from college, so he's living with my parents.
Okay, nice. Yeah. And you're getting married soon, which by the time this comes out, you'll be
46
married.
days. Who's counting?
Who's counting? Talk about your fiance if you'd like, or
Sawyer.
Your immediate family, I guess.
So Sawyer works over at Mitsu. He was in sales, and now he's kind of like used car inventory, but I've known him for 9 years. Went to high school with him.
Went to high school? Okay.
Yeah, high school. Love his whole family.
How long have you two been together?
2 years.
Okay.
I think.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And then
two. We'll go with 2.
You have a 6-month-old daughter.
6 months. Yep, Isla.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah.
As a mom, has there been anything that's kind of challenged you or like was wildly unexpected?
Parenthood is just unexplainable. Really, you can't prepare for it, but once you get into it, awesome. It's so rewarding.
Has it? What's been your favorite thing so far with parenthood?
I would say watching her grow and her personality. She just started laughing. It was the best.
There's nothing better than
music to my ears.
Baby laugh.
Right.
What's your why?
I would say my family.
Okay.
You gotta support your family and make sure they're happy, and if you're happy, they're happy, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Honda makes me happy, so.
Is there anything, any like time in your life that you can pinpoint that's kind of made you who you are today?
I would say finding detailing.
Okay.
Like, that's my passion, and I never really experimented with it before, and then I just kind of was around the detailers when I was a service runner, and it intrigued me, and then I actually got to like do clean cars, and it's awesome.
Is every day a little bit different to you then?
That's another thing. Every day's different. The people are great.
Is it kind of easy to get into a routine of knowing what you're doing, but it does change it up enough to keep it interesting?
You don't know what you're expecting when you go into a car. You don't know what you're going to find, all the little surprises, but most of the time it's great.
Nice. What do you enjoy doing in your free time?
I like to be outside, family time, love it. Hiking, I like to fish.
Okay. Do you have a favorite place to go hiking or fishing?
Lake Alvin's really pretty.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not picky, I guess. I like to adventure new places, but...
Just kind of taking all the nature and the beauty of it, really.
Right. Hanging out with my family.
Nice.
On my free time.
Would you say that you are a book person, a movie person, or a music person?
So, fun fact, I guess this is my little nobody knows, but I've never read a book front to back, so not a book person. I would say music.
Okay.
Movies are okay. I just would rather be doing something rather than sitting and watching a screen, you know? But
yeah. Do you listen to a lot of music while you're detailing then, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have favorite genre or favorite artist?
Lauren Daigle.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you know her. She just had a concert in Sioux Falls.
She was just here, yeah.
The best concert I've ever been to in my life. Oh, I love her. I would say her.
Her, okay.
I don't know what kind of genre she is, but like upbeat, kind of funky.
Yeah, I think she's Christian, but it's very like it's just uplifting, if you will. Yeah.
Oh, she's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so because this is actually our first time meeting, I thought it would be kind of fun if you did 2 truths and a lie for me to guess, because you could really throw me off here.
Okay. I have 3 dogs. Wait, 2 truths and a lie. Okay.
2 truths and a lie.
I have 2 dogs.
Okay.
I am 6'1", and let's see, I'm allergic to cats.
I'm gonna go with the dogs, just because you changed
it
man.
Right away. I'm such a bad liar. Yes, I only have 2 dogs.
Okay. What kind of dogs do you have?
So Rico is 1 year old. He's a corgi.
Oh, fun.
A Merle, so he's
pretty.
very colorful. He has a blue eye and a brown eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then Luna is 5, and she's a toy Aussie.
Okay.
So she's like
just a little
teeny tiny.
Is she also a Merle, or is she?
She's a black tri.
Okay.
So she's black, brown, and white.
Have you always had dogs, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I am allergic to cats.
I was are you
so
allergic
no
to cats? That was the truth, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. Fun.
Yep.
Do you have a quote or anything that you kind of use as like motivation, or that really like speaks to you?
I love the quote, "This too shall pass."
Okay.
So, hard days, there's a brighter side,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, you always
it's
know
going to pass.
There's something that's coming after
right.
that.
Sunshine's coming.
Right, that's a wonderful way to look at it. Nice.
I'm very optimistic.
I love that. Liz, thank you so much for joining us
Yeah.
today. And thank you for tuning into EideCast Is This Thing On? I hope to see you again.